Hey guys, and welcome back to Modern Masters Auto. Today, we are going to be going over the Supercharger from BRP. It is the best M156, M159 supercharger made to date because it utilizes the best Whipple supercharger known to man, the Gen 5 3-liter. It's super efficient for its size and it makes crazy power. I personally have made over 800 wheel horsepower on this above 10 PSI. The first round on Alex from Legit Street Cars C63 made 806 wheel horsepower on a base tune first round on the dyno. Took it right from the street, put it on the dyno. 806 wheel, didn't even let it cool down, nothing like that. Just an incredible supercharger. So, and with that being said, I'd like to take a moment to remember the fallen, the ones we have lost, the ones who did not get to make it home. Over the weekend, Memorial Day, I really thought hard about this. I was able to attend the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and the military tribute that they showed there was amazing. As a veteran, I love that kind of stuff. I love to support veterans, active duty, ones who never made it home. So if we could all just take a moment of silence and remember those that we have lost. All right, so let's get started. Let's see what comes with the M156 supercharger from BRP. All right guys, so here is some of the parts laid out that you will get with your M156 supercharger. You will get this massive M156 supercharger head unit, which is known as the Generation 5 3-liter Whipple with a long snout, and you'll get this pulley right here that bolts on, or you can get a GripTech pulley from us, which is an awesome option. The GripTech pulley is an amazing pulley. It is micro welded ribs on it, so it eliminates belt slip and it creates ultimate boost. All right guys, and with this Whipple supercharger, it utilizes two brand new Hellcat intercoolers that are good for 900 to 1200 wheel horsepower without being modified. They are awesome. And we all know Hellcats make huge power. Then you'll get this right here. This is a 3D printed part that holds the factory mass airflow sensor, and this allows you to build any style aftermarket or provided filter with your supercharger kit. So this is really great and important. These, it looks like these are 82mm throttle bodies. They are a upgrade over the stock 74mm throttle bodies on the M156. And then look at this giant lid to this supercharger, and with it has the plaque here. You can put either your original one or a cool aftermarket one like we do. Let's say built by Modern Masters, but it sets on top of the kit like so. Very awesome. It originally, fun fact, and you'll see that in the archive promotional video that we're putting in this video, but it originally said 6.2 liter. It now says 6.3 liter right here. Here we go, there's a better shot of it. I don't want to take it out of the cling wrap because it's not getting installed just yet, but 6.3 liter. It used to say 6.2 liter, and I know that seems correct, and I get a lot of argument back and forth because I always call it a 6.3 liter. Well, here's a fun fact for you guys. The most common known engines that anybody will know offhand are LS engines, right? Everybody knows LS stuff. And you know, you got your 5.3, your 6.0, your 6.2, and then let's go Dodge. So Dodge has a 5.7 Hemi, the 6.2 liter in the Hellcats, 6.4 liter, the 392. And guess what? Every single one of those engines I mentioned, they're all rounded up. Even the Coyote, the first generation Coyote, the 5.0, guess what it really was? A 4.9367. Guess what the M156 is? It's a 6.293 whatever, and they round up to 6.3. Every manufacturer has done it since the beginning of engine builds. They round up to make it simple and sound better. This is forever, and I will always call it a 6.3 liter. And if you don't like that, then go call up Dodge, GM, Mercedes, everybody, because that is what we all do. It's what we do in the business. If you don't like it, all right, but anyway, we'll start opening this up. We'll show you what this looks like. So this right here is the center plate, and this is what ties it all together. Look at this thing. So this is your center section of the supercharger, and I will show you guys where it goes. So you saw where the lid goes on top, the center of the runners. So the runners bolt together like this, and then the supercharger actually gets mounted upside down, and it will sit like that. But I'll show you what some of this stuff is. This big hole in the back of the mid plate right here is for your boost bypass, and that gets mounted on there like that. The other end goes into the snout. So when you hit, you let off and you have all that boost pressure just chilling in there, this opens up to relieve that pressure so it doesn't do any bad things. And then you have this right here. That's where you bolt your stock mass airflow sensor. And then you have this right here. This is an extra fitting that I like to put in an aftermarket map sensor so we can read boost efficiently and accurately post supercharger, but before it goes through the runners in the intercooler. And then this crown jewel of all of this is a very, very expensive piece right here because of how much machine work it takes. This is and it is extremely strong, but extremely light. This is the billet snout. So this bolts to the back of the supercharger, and this is where the other end of the boost bypass goes in. And there's a gasket that goes in there. And then you have your hole right here to go to your PCV. So this will go to crankcase ventilation. And I like to run it from the engine of the crankcase, the back of the block there. I like to run it from that to the oil catch can, then into here. And then this right here, I usually run these for the brake booster. So we put a fitting in there and vacuum hose to the brake booster. But yes, very cool piece right here. And then you get two pipes that mount the throttle bodies and go into this inlet. So very cool setup. And as seen on legit street cars, we've installed 2 of these now with Alex. Comes with a heat exchanger, some coolant hose, a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff, fluid for the Whipple, all gaskets, bolts, seals, everything to mount this thing up. Here's a pack of your power steering reservoir, relocation, bunch of cool stuff. The factory IoT sensor goes right into this fitting right here, which makes it very nice. That is machined into the runners. And this is a wonderful kit, makes huge power. We love it. We love it, we love it. I think on less than 10 pounds of boost, I think it was like 4 pounds of boost, I made 600 and some horsepower. And then 10 pounds of boost, my car made 790, and then Alex's car made on 10 pounds of boost 806. And both of those cars have VRP cams, head studs, and some cooling mods. Nothing really crazy beyond that in the supercharger. We did do the fuel system from us in it, but that's just so it wouldn't run out of fuel. That's a safety thing. That doesn't really add horsepower. It just makes sure that when you get that horsepower, you have plenty of fuel to take care of it. But yeah, so M156 supercharger. And in this video, I also want to update you a little bit where we are around the shop. We have a lot going on other than all the builds. I did get us a mini split air conditioner that we're about to install. Got it for a really good deal on Amazon. It was on sale. And then, if you'll come back here with me, I'll show you this. Don't mind all the cars screaming around. I ran power and we installed this commercial window unit. So this is 20,000 BTU. It's going to be, it's already keeping it cool. It's off right now for the video, but it's already keeping the shop very cool, and it's helped out a lot. It's knocking the humidity out. That alone helps me breathe to be able to continue to make these videos while in the shop over the summer. But I know once we have the mini split hooked up as well, it's going to keep it nice and cool in here. So I'll be able to be in here with Rusty every day, knocking out these builds, doing the videos. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this year brings. We have a lot of cool things coming up. We have this 507 C63 right here that is getting VRP cams, fuel system, supercharger, all the good stuff. It's going to be awesome. We have a lot going on with that one. We have the Whipple wagon motor done. So we're about to do the Whipple wagon, finish that up. Rusty is finishing up the G-Wagon as we speak. We have some things out for powder coat, but this was the G500 to 55 conversion with a Whipple and now top mount intercoolers and everything like that. All brand new accessories, and on and on. Custom headers, custom exhaust. This thing is just an awesome G-Wagon. Custom big brake kit, front and rear. Look at the brakes on that thing, huge. And these are 24-inch wheels, so it's hard for brakes to look big in there, but look at that. That's It's insane. This thing is going to be a monster. Look at that VRP Whipple and look at those billet VRP surge tanks. And these aren't the ones that are going to the car. These are mock-up set. The ones that are going to the car are out for powder coat. They're gonna be this amazing, I don't know if you can really, yeah, look at that red. Wow. So yeah, they're coming back that color, and we have the piping out. I had to modify some of the piping for this. A little bit different than the last G-Wagon we did because the year is different, and this wasn't originally an AMG. But we got a brand new coolant reservoir, and we are remote mounting it over here on this side. It does come on that side, but the VRP G-Wagon underhood tank goes there. But yeah, we have a lot going on with this one, and Rusty is finishing it up. And yeah, we have other cool things going on. We have another M113K built motor getting done right here. We have a built M156 getting done right there. Another M156 for inspection back there. We have so much going on. We hired another master tech. He's in training right now to our AMG standards. So yeah, a lot of great things. Biggest great thing is the air conditioning. I can breathe. Second biggest great thing is we've done a lot of research and we've looked into micro hair follicle transplant for Rusty. So we're gonna get Rusty squared away, guys. We're not gonna just, do all these improvements to the shop and not think about our guys. But yeah, so now for what you guys have been waiting for. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is an archive video. It never made it out, but we're gonna be pushing it out everywhere because we want to put the blower out. We're gonna do a sale for the VRP superchargers. We're going to knock off 5% of the VRP supercharger. Use coupon code BLOWER, that's capital BLOWER, and you can get that coupon code from me and Craig at Modern Masters. We want to offer that for you. So Phil is going to back that up. Phil, if you're watching this video, make sure that code is active. And without further ado, guys, enjoy this archive video of the VRP supercharger when it was first announced.
Hey guys, I'm Phil from VRP. I'm here at Modern Masters in West Virginia to finalize the prototyping of our M156 supercharger kit. Finally, after 3 years, the VRP supercharger for the M156 is complete. We're finally on version 3 prototype, which is going to be the final production model. It features a 3-liter Whipple supercharger, Gen 5, as well as 2 Hellcat intercoolers. We made the VRP supercharger extremely versatile, allowing the customer to keep their factory 74 throttle bodies, upgrade to 82, 85, or possibly 92s in the future. The VRP M156 supercharger is plug and play. It comes with a new power steering reservoir, a coolant reservoir, and injectors. So all you need to do is purchase the kit and have it installed. The main things that set the VRP supercharger apart are the fact that we use a Gen 5 3-liter Whipple supercharger and our cooling system. We opted to go with the factory Hellcat intercoolers for our kit, capable of over 900 horsepower on the Dodge platforms. Another great thing about our kit, like all VRP supercharger kits, is the variety of pulleys that we have available. We have multiple sizes in both 6-rib and 8-rib. Lastly, I would really like to thank both Rusty and Craig from Modern Masters for helping us prototype this kit. Really excited to see what it makes and could not have done it without them.
Alright guys, if you like this video and you like the giant Gen 5 3-liter Whipple from VRP Speed, VRPspeed.com, give this video a big thumbs up.
Share with your friends.
And subscribe. And most importantly, let me set this heavy thing down before it throws my back out. Alright guys, enjoy.